Tonight, if you're on here, I appreciate you. Tonight we are reading Think and Grow Hood Rich. Mixtape number 1, Desire and Faith. This is in your regular book. This is for the ones who were never handed the blueprint, the ones who keep grinding in silence, but always knew that they were made for more. So if you hear this for you, let's begin. Think and Grow Hood Rich. Chapter 1, Desire. What do you want, B? Nah, for real, what do you really want out of this life? A lot of people have no clue. They float through life like leaves in the wind, no plan, no aim. It could be that they don't know any better, or they don't care. Or maybe it's just the environment that they're in. Perhaps it's just comfortable drifting through life with no aim. But then there's us, the ones who feel like there's more to life, the ones who understand what Jay-Z meant on The Evils when he said, 9 to 5 is how you survive, but I ain't trying to survive. I'm trying to live it to the limit and love it a lot. If you're tired of clocking in for somebody else, you're tired of living check to check, let me tell you something, you don't have to. If you want to travel the world, give back to the world, give back to the people, take care of your family, build generational wealth, live the life on your own terms. Guess what? It's all possible. But have you ever really sat down and asked yourself, what do I want? Most people don't. They don't ask themselves that. They never take time to write down their goals, create a plan, or even think deeply about this question. But guess what? That ends today. What do you want? Put it in the comments. What's your goals? What do you want out of this life, B? So here's the framework. We're going to keep this thing simple, not 400 pages worth of fluff, just straight action. A mentor once told me, you want to get your people results fast, right? Here's your fail-proof plan. You do the work, you get the results, period. Step 1, answer this question. Do you want more time with your family? Do you want to master your craft? Do you want to give back? Get in the best shape of your life. It ain't always about the money. Your goals could be fitness goals, freedom goals, relationship goals, retiring your parents, becoming a philanthropist. Yeah, money helps, but it's not the end game. Lifestyle is. So that was the framework. With this framework, what they're basically saying, right? Your goals, like what do you want? What do you want out of this life? It doesn't always have to be about money, right? It could be, as I stated, it could be a fitness goal, relationship goal. You might want to retire your parents or just give back, right? Give back on a massive scale. So how do you design your life, like your life blueprint, right? So we're going to get into right now. So we're going to break this down into 4 areas. Actually 5 areas. Physical. Are you an athlete? Do you want more fitness, more health, learn any skill, be more active? On a financial side, do you want to be debt free, have massive investment accounts, multiple properties, an emergency fund, play money, legacy wealth? You know, what is it that you want? On a relationship side, it could be something like a better relationship with your spouse, with your kids, your business partners, your circle, your vendors. And then on the spiritual realm, maybe you want more prayer goals. You want to be able to meditate more, reflect more, read more, write more. Mindset growth. If you're here right now, mindset growth. I know you're about that. So here's the first step. You have to write it down. Don't tell me that you have it up here, right? That ain't it. You can't just have it up here. You got to write shit down. That's where the magic is, right? Start from the end. Build the vision first. Like an architect, like the way an architect designs a building before they erect it, they put the blueprints together. That's the blueprint. You need to draw out your blueprint first. So the life GPS, just like you type an address into your GPS and it takes you there directly, you need to enter your life destination. Once you know that, the route appears like magic, just like in the GPS, right? So major key here is don't overwhelm yourself trying to write everything all at once. Start with one area at a time. You don't have to hit all 4 sectors: spiritual, physical, mental, financial. Take one sector at a time. Do one sector a day. You don't have to do them all in one shot. That I would start with whichever one is more important to you right now, right? Is it the financial? Is it the relationships? Is it the spiritual? You know, which one's more important to you right now? Start there. So the key is, right, it says you have to lock in a quiet space, no distractions, no phones, no social media. Silence is powerful, although sometimes with the right music, Lo-fi instrumental, classical music or something like that. But so if music with lyrics is too much, is a lo-fi instrumental, or just sit in pure silence, right? Whichever is best for your headspace. So the next section is controlled thinking. There's the part that most people skip, right? Controlled thinking is the most important thing because we think all day, but this is intentional thinking, right? Thinking with a purpose, thinking with the end in mind. You're thinking toward a solution, toward your purpose. Like an OG once told me at the age of 17, you gotta have a mind of your own. Do your own thinking. Don't get caught up with the crowd. Then I heard it again years later by this author named Tim Ferriss in his book called the 4 Hour Work Week. And it states, when you find yourself standing with the majority, it's time to pause and reflect. And of course, from Napoleon Hill, do your own thinking on all occasions. Because at the end of the day, you're the CEO of your mind. You can outsource a lot of things in life. You can automate a lot of things in life, but thinking that's your job. Take it serious. So here's the life GPS map. I'm gonna start from the bottom. You start at the desire, take action, build the blueprint, have faith, build momentum, reach your legacy. So the 3-step writing process. It's 3 easy steps to the writing process, right? Write down every idea that comes to mind with no filter. Decide exactly what you want, put a deadline on it, and then also identify what are you willing to sacrifice to get it, and then visualize how it will feel when you achieve those goals, right? Turn this shit over a little bit. Well, so an example, this is like a prompt to get you started. So I am so happy and grateful now that blank. Well, why are you so happy and grateful now, right? It could be, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm debt free. I'm so happy and grateful now that I got my dream house. I bought my mom a house. I have perfect health, right? It could be any of those things. Whatever fits you, right, in your situation. So do this for every area of your life. As I stated before, spiritual, mental, physical, financial. And then you have a full map laid out for you, right? So you won't get lost and drift through life, right? You have to be borderline obsessive with your goals. Think about, and the things you think about the most, you're going to attract into your life, which is the law of attraction, right? The Secret. If you haven't watched The Secret, I would say go watch the documentary or even read the book, The Secret. So momentum, but going back to the word momentum, right? The momentum, that's the cheat code, right? Momentum is what separates success from the people that are stuck, right? It's starting your momentum, that's the hardest part. But once you're in motion, stay in motion. Even if it's just like a 5-minute writing session, keep stacking those small wins because that momentum will just keep building up over time. And it just grows exponentially, right? But in the beginning, it's always the hardest, right? And the reason for that is because they say it takes 21 days to build a habit, so start as soon as possible. And when defeat hits, it's not defeat, right? When you face your setbacks and your will, don't panic. Look for the lesson. It's not a loss, it's a lesson in there somewhere. You either win or you learn. You only lose if you quit. And Napoleon Hill said it the best. Every adversity carries with it the seed of an equivalent or greater benefit. Key, start now. In this book, they included blank page to start your writing session immediately until you grab your notebook. So this book actually came with the sheet that you can fill in the prompts. And I'm going to read those to you right now. So the Hood Rich Blueprint. What do I want? Well, what do you want? Answer that question in detail. Just what do you want? Get clear on that. Get a clear picture. Why do you want it? A deadline. By when do you want it? And then what sacrifices are you willing to make to achieve those goals? So going back to this, and then the last question, how will you feel when you achieve those goals?